Hi guys, it's your boy FizzyG here with a CSGO guide / tutorial for you guys. So, as you can tell by the title of this video, I'm going to be reviewing the best lurker and camping spots in CSGO. A lurker, if you don't know what that is basically the player on the T side that goes off and does his own thing. He's often lurking in places where you wouldn't really expect him to be. In that regard, camping is a defensive position that CTs should camp to defend a point. I think we've all, one time or another, been surprised by a guy waiting for you in some weird place. Like, who does that? So I'm going to be showing you guys some of those best spots. Alright, so now this first spot is on B site. And basically what you want to do is those boxes there. Now a lot of people know that you can get up on here from the car. You jump like that, sorta, and then you get on top somehow. And then you kind of snake around and then get on top like that. But that's pretty complicated, and there's actually a much faster way to get onto these boxes. And it's like this. You just run straight at it, and when you hit about the shadow there, you kind of want to jump crouch onto the boxes. So once you get up here, you can basically just, everybody who runs through here from B tons, they never really check up on these boxes, at least inexperienced players don't, and you can actually get a couple of picks before they actually realize that you're up there. So yeah, it's a really great spot. They just run by, click heads. It's pretty fun. Alright, now this next spot is up here on this potted plant here on B. So basically, you know, a lot of times when your team plants A, what they will do is CTs will rush down here and they will just not even look at the plant, and they'll just run by and try to get to A to stop the plant. Now what you're going to want to do is crouch under this plant here, and when they run by, you'll definitely hear them if you're not deaf. As they run by, just pop them in the back, give them a couple quick taps, and you should be pretty easily taking them out, because when they run by, they might do a lazy check over there, but they never really see behind the plant. Or you do have to crouch, because if you stand up, your head will be seen. So yeah. Now this next one is also on Inferno near B site. It's this little bridge right here. And basically, when your team goes to plant, let's say B, CTs from A site and mid will come rushing down here. And believe me, they never check under this drawbridge. Because they don't have time. Generally, they don't have time if it's already planted on B. So, you know, like, you could just crouch under here and they never check it, I'm telling you. And you can either just kind of shoot over this crack a bit as they run by it, and maybe tap them in the head. Or you can come out, you can actually come out and get the jump on them. They never see it coming. This drawbridge is evil. So now this next one is it's here in this I think it's called shop, and basically now a lot of people know that you can jump onto this little shelf here, and they like to camp it. But what a lot of people don't know is that you can actually jump onto the top shelf, and it's really shadowed, so you're kind of in the dark. Also, you got this nice little sight line into B site. Get rid of that, and you can see when people come through to try and defuse. Also, people that run by here into shop, they never really they don't really expect you to be here, because who the hell's in this tiny little shelf? So you kind of got really good sightlines, and you're probably going to get the best of anybody who runs by. Now you got a couple of options while you're up here. You can let them run by you and just shoot them in the back really easily. or you could, I don't know, just face them, I guess. But that only really works once per game, because once they know you're up here, they're gonna come by and free fire you. So, anyways, now this next site is pretty simple. It's not really anything special. It's just this little wall here on Mirage B. So basically, if you're the only CT holding Mirage, you can kind of just duck behind this wall here, and if CT's coming, like if you can hear them coming, well, you can just pop up, give them a little spray if they're coming from apps, or you can watch, what's that called? Shop. You can watch Shop from here. You can do a lot of things, and it just gives you a nice little cover to hide behind as you pop up and spray them back. Now, this next one is on Mirage A site, and a lot of times what you do, this is just more of a defensive one. It's not really, you jump onto this crate here, and you jump onto this pillar here, and you kind of have just a view of the entire A site. You know, you can see into connector, you can see in those tunnels down there, I don't know what those are called. Anybody coming through apps, A-apps, you're going to see them, and you just have a view of everything. So it's a pretty good place to be. Maybe if you're opping, or if you have an M4, this is a pretty good place to be. You can just kind of camp it and make sure nothing goes wrong. Be your eye in the sky. Okay, so now these next couple of ones are on Nuke. And these first two ones I'm going to show you are on B side. They're very simple. This one is very simple. Just this yellow tube. You have two options here. You can peek here at your CT and just kind of peekaboo and spray. Or you could just wait for them to run by and see if you can catch them off guard, because people don't usually check the spot. It's a very random spot for you to be in, so they don't really check it. Now another spot here. This isn't more so a lurker spot, more so a camper spot, and basically, damn it, basically what you gotta do is you have to get up onto this rail here and just ride it to here, and now you can either go like this and just, this is actually the perfect head level, so you're gonna be hitting people's heads if you shoot like this, which is good. Or you could come over here a little bit more and have this more cover. And it's a lot better to cover from here than anywhere else. It's a perfect spot, because then you can, if you're getting overwhelmed and you need to drop off, you can just come down here and easily escape or retreat. Now we're going to be moving on to the B site of this bomb. So basically, a lot of people know there's this little closet here on B site called Squeaky. And you, as a CT or as a T, if you're defending a planted bomb, you can actually shoot through these doors, get a nice little sight line to where you have planted the bomb, and anybody that comes to try and defuse it, you can actually shoot them through the hole, just like that. However, a lot of people know about this trick, so what my friend taught me to do is you actually shoot through that hole, and people will be looking for you in Squeaky. So while they're looking for you in there, you can actually be camping somewhere else, like behind a silo, or perhaps over here in shadow, which also gives you a nice sight line into the vent, so nobody can sneak up on you there. And if they're trying to check up you on Squeaky, you can just come by and pop them off. Where another place I like to hide is behind this door here. And just come out, get them. Or just another one, you can be up here, and while they're looking for you, you can pop them from down there. Okay. And basically what you do here is you do this little jump and land on this light, and you try and anybody who comes through here, just spray them down, and it's pretty funny. I've gotten some pretty hilarious kills up on this little light. Yeah. So this one's pretty self-explanatory. Well, guys, that's all for today. I will see you guys next time, I suppose. Don't forget to subscribe and rate that like button.